Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do a quick video today showing you everything that you need to get started with cloth nappies. Now if this is something that you want to know more information about, then I've got loads of videos on it, and this should hopefully make it really simple to get started. Okay, let's go. So the reason why I don't say this is the exact thing that you need to get started when you start using cloth is that everybody is different and every baby is different. So some mums or dads might want a cloth nappy from birth, others might want a cloth nappy once they are in the one size, and some want a mixed use. So it's about trying to find what works for you best. So bearing that in mind, this is just a general what you might need to get started, and I think it's quite a nice mix of nappies. And if you've never used cloth nappies before, then this will give you a really good introduction on how to use them in a really nice, easy way. Right, so you will need to start off with about 10 to 15 types of nappies. So I've done this in a mixed use. So we've got pocket nappies here. So pocket nappies, I've got more videos on these if you want to look at them, but these are made up of an outer shell and then a little pocket at the back where you stuff all the absorbent stuff in. And then I've got all in twos, which are an outer cover which is waterproof, and then you kind of clip in or stuff in some absorbent pads. I've got them, and I've got some extra pads here. I'm going to go through them all in a minute properly. And then we've got some all-in-ones here. They're all different brands, so you'll be able to see them in more detail in other videos that I've got. And then these are the bamboozles, so these are what I'm going to use to show you for nighttime use. Okay, now pocket nappies. You will want to try pocket nappies because one, they are a really good way to get into using cloth nappies, but they're really quick to dry, and you can use them in different ways. So you can put one or two types of inserts in the back, which makes them more absorbent. You can use two as the baby gets bigger. I would only use one to begin with. So I would recommend getting two pocket nappies. These are from Baba and Boo. So Baba and Boo are a lovely company. They are very good quality and an absolute sound favourite of mine. I would say two, because you get two bamboo inserts with these. So you could just put one in and then you've got like a spare one, so the outer shells dry really quickly. They're really versatile. I would say get two outer covers. These are from Totspots, and as you know, I love Totspots. So the outer covers are the peanut wrap. So this peanut system pretty much is the waterproof outer cover, and then you get inserts which look like this, and they just pop in. You'll be able to see more detailed on them on other videos that I've got, but pretty much you can use 3 to even 4 uses of inserts with one outer cover. So I would say get 2 outer covers and then get at least 6 inserts, because with that you could just potentially just use one of the pads, and that would give you 12 changes, and then you can just build up your wrap cover as you go. I would also recommend getting some all-in-ones. So I've got 3 all-in-ones here. This is from Totspots, sound fave, probably the most easiest one to go to. Bambino Mio Solo. This one, Bambino Mio, are a really good brand if your child is going to childminders or nursery, etc., because they're just really easy to use and they're quick to absorb. However, you can get pressure leaks from these because microfiber, although it's quick to absorb, it doesn't absorb a lot. So I boost these. I can't use these without being boosted, and I tend to use either Totspots or Baba and Boo do a nice slim inserts, and I think they've got some with hemp as well, so I'd put a hemp one in. And then Tickle Tots, these are really good. These are super slim, and they, I think, the fastest drying all-in-one that I've come across, because they're so slim, and you just pull the insert out like that, and it hangs up. It dries really quickly. So that's why I've popped them in. So 3 all-in-ones, and then that will get you 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got, if you're getting at least 6 inserts, you've got another 2 changes with that at the very minimum. and then you've got your 3 all-in-ones there. Now that I think would be enough to sort of get you going on your cloth journey for the daytime. And then for the nighttime, I started with just 2 bamboozles, which they're just really thick cloth nappies. They look very similar to the outer cover, and then you just put the peanut wrap over them. So if you're not going to cloth at night time, then you can just use the outer covers for more inserts. It's really versatile. And then the other things you'll need is either a bucket or a bag. Now this bag is from Baba and Boo. And you just put, when you've used your nappy, just pop them in there, and sort of you can just clip them over the side of your wherever, and just store them, and then wash your nappies every 2 to 3 days. I wouldn't leave it longer than 4 days because you'll probably get stains setting into your nappies then, and they'll get a bit smelly. So definitely do it every like 2 to 3 days. I tend to wash every 2 days, 3 at the max, because we cloth full time and I use them at night time too. The next thing that you'll need is some sort of liner. Now, I prefer fleece liners. These are reusable, so you just pop them into your nappy. You can see I've got one in there already. And then if the baby does a poo, it's really easy to just plonk out into the toilet or put wherever you're going to store it. These are disposable ones, so they're bamboo, they're biodegradable. People prefer these when they start weaning. Yeah, either or, they're optional, so you don't really need them. And when the baby's up until the 6th month, if they're exclusively breastfed, then their poo is water soluble, so you don't need to scrape out the poo unless you really want to, because it'll just come out, and there's never that much anyway. And then lastly, we've got wipes. So if you want to use cloth wipes while you're cloth nappying, I would definitely recommend it, because once you've wiped, you just pop it in the nappy and put the nappy in the bag and everything's done. If you're using disposable wipes, you kind of have to put the disposable wipes to one side, go and put them in the bin and then store them in the bag. So I just prefer it that way. I hope that has made it a little bit easier, or I might have just completely confused you. However, to round up, I would suggest 2 pocket nappies. I suggest these because they're very easy to dry, they're versatile, and I just really like pocket nappies. They fit really well. That brand in particular, Baba and Boo, they're just great. Tot spots, I would get at least 2 peanut wraps and then at least 6 inserts to go with that. Now the inserts come in 2 like that, so potentially that could be 12 nappies in itself. If you're going to use it like that, I would get a couple more wraps, but you've got at least 6 changes there alone with just 2 wraps and the 6 inserts. That takes you up to 8 nappy uses. And then you've got 3 all-in-ones. Now the brands I recommend there were Tot Spots, Bambino Mio and Tickle Tots. Now they all have their strengths. Tot Spots, really super easy, really fluffy. I've just had no problems with Tot Spots at all, but they do take longer to dry because they're thicker. Bambino Mio, really quick to absorb, great for childminding and nursery, grandparents, etc. But they don't hold that much, so I have to boost these. And then Tickle Tots are really slim, really quick to dry. I do have to boost them, but they come with an extra booster anyway, so that's great. And then for night time, 2 bamboozle nappies with 2 wraps, and that should get you started. The additional things you need is either a bucket or a bag. Liners are optional, and I would recommend wipes too. I hope that's helpful. Please ask me any more questions. I will see you in the next video. Take care, loves. Bye.